we're here at the Jimmy Fallon ride, and we just requested the studio tour. So in just a few minutes, they're going to come down and take us in and give us a private tour of the studio and on the roof up there. Maybe even meet Hashtag the Panda and hang out with him. So let's head on inside just as soon as they come down.
Our history, basically. So, everything that you see in here is legit except for a few props in which I'll point those out to you, but everything has been donated. Here is our first kind of camera. As you can see, compared to what you're holding, this is completely different.
Yes.
Yeah. And I personally think that's really cool. It's like a really great piece of history.
It's gigantic.
It's taller than both of us.
It must weigh like 500 pounds.
Probably more.
Yeah, probably more.
Every day is arm day when you And then moving over to here, you can see just the difference in it's about 30 years, I believe. The camera is still ginormous compared to what we have now. And then we have all the cue cards. Again, those are real cue cards before everything was, you know, like the scroll on the computer.
Yep.
Super cool.
So 30 years later.
I really wanted to wear those for our costume instead of the page outfits. I thought that would be so cool. They were like, no, it's not how that works. You don't get to choose. So then we come to our hosts. I like to start over here at the
Oh dear, let's see now.
Do you guys know a lot about the hosts? Any like fun facts?
Not a lot. I mean, I grew up watching The Tonight Show, but I was only able to catch when it was Carson.
Okay, I was gonna say not this one.
Yeah.
Because this is before my parents' time, and I can judge you guys are not as old as my parents. So as you guys can see, if you've ever really noticed, all the TVs kind of grow through the eras to match the era that like people are actually hosting. We have the piano for Steve's prop because he wrote a bunch of music, and I never remember which specific songs besides these two right here. But he wrote like a bunch of really popular music from the era, which was pretty impressive. You know, it's more than just being a host, you're like multi-talented. And I love this one. The other kind of cool thing about this is that all the clips that we play in here, it's only about 5 to 7 minutes of reel, and those are the only surviving clips when he was the host of the show. Which is pretty wild when you think about it, because that really wasn't that long in the 50s. Like, it was not that long ago, but now it's so easy to have all that footage, you know what I mean? But it wasn't really good.
So that's actual footage we're watching right there. Okay, cool.
And then Jack Parr. He's my personal favorite, and I'm not really sure. I just kind of like his vibe.
Here's a new product.
Something that's kind of cool about this as well, if you see all the tickets that are in that like little glass case, those are legitimate tickets that were saved. Which is impressive to me because I'll buy like movie stubs and everything, those get crumbled up real fast, you know what I mean? So it's pretty good for being as old as it is.
That's the greatest dog in the world, in my opinion. And I was able to buy one a couple of months ago. I told you about
Johnny Carson. So our biggest display for the longest running host had a 30-year reign. The only thing in here that is not a legitimate prop is the
show you how fast the technology.
And that goes for all of them. None of the Emmys that you see in here are donated, they're all replicas. Which to me is fair, because if I had an Emmy, I would not give it up either.
The original movie, or original
Again,
ticket.
his ticket is real, and then we have his hat right here. There's only like 3 or 4 of those in the world.
Yeah, I actually remember that, the Great Swami.
It's probably like, in my opinion, his most popular stick.
Yep.
My favorite, like, fun fact for him, these pencils here have erasers at both ends because he would start his show by drumming on the desk and then throwing them into the audience. So they are the sharp ends, so he was smacked with it or something.
So double-ended, just so that the audience didn't get impaled.
For safety, exactly. It still hurt, but not nearly as bad as getting a pencil to the eye or something. You can only imagine.
Yeah, now he was, my favorite was Johnny Carson.
I feel like he had like the biggest fan of time, but it's like there was over 2 different generations, you know what I mean? So he's pretty much every time I do one of these, everyone's like, oh, Johnny Carson. Like,
yeah.
So I'm gonna go to Jay-1. Jay was the only one to have kind of 2 reigns because he had his reign left and then came back. He's another one that's kind of like a fan favorite. Everyone's always like, my personal favorite fact about him is that he met his wife in the audience at the show.
Wow.
I think it's very cute, very romantic, and kind of random, honestly.
I never knew that.
Back in the day, before before this looks like this, like when the ride first opened, you know, there wasn't glass up here, you know, it was all just being built. We were supposed to be training on how to load people into the vehicle, and the vehicle wasn't ready for that. So we sat in this room for like 8 hours and just like researched that. We brought in like their library books, we like brought Google, just learning all these facts about all the hosts for times like this, which I think is kind of cool. And that has to go
And I actually liked Conan for a while too.
New York City.
He had the shortest stint. It was actually just short of a year. It says 09 to 10. It was like 42 weeks or something in there like that. So just short of a year, and every week he would actually get a new contract because they were so unsure of having him host. So every single week they would renew his contract.
Wow,
Which I'm like, that's very. I would take personal offense to that.
Yeah.
But it worked for him. You know, he had a tour and everything. And then this is the insult dog from his skits. Have down there.
Officials have created Facebook profiles.
Yes, Coco. There's Coco.
I personally like Conan.
There was nothing more.
For me, he's everyone. Like people either love him or hate him. There's like no in between.
And then
And then
where?
we have the president.
Jimmy Fallon.
Obviously, a lot going on in here. We have the xylophone for the classical instruments that they do. And then we have the trophy representing this ride, because obviously that's a pretty cool thing. No other Tonight Show host or anything has hashtag, the suit. My favorite thing is that pen, like the couple with all the Sharpies in it. There's 14 Sharpies in there, I did not count that. But when we first opened, they filmed the show here for about a week. And they had like everyone filming it because like they were legitimately like putting it in the So the props lady was saying that it's her job every single day to refill that container weight with 14 pens in it. Not just, you know, the real.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's pretty cool because I never would have known that, you know what I mean?
It's kind of weird. I wonder why 14.
Apparently that's just like a good pen to cup ratio.
Okay. Okay. Pen to cup ratio.
No, you're fine. If you look in here, we have not been able to find anyone's face because they can't have like someone's picture in here.
Right.
So another one of those things that when we first opened and like we had nothing really to do because we were a little bit behind schedule, we would just like play in here and just see if we could find anyone's faces. This is like the whole, it was like, you know, like Where's Waldo or like those like I Spy books. This was like our little game right here.
Never found one.
Never found one. We've seen a lot of people's backs or like their faces like from the side and they're kind of blurry.
That's pretty
My
cool.
very favorite thing is like a little basketball hoop right here. Because this is clearly an office building and I'm not really sure why that's there, but it makes me happy every day.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Right? It's kind of random.
That's funny.
I just love that. I love it. We keep trying to bribe some of like the night technicians to hide you know, like hashtagging it, but they haven't done it. You can see hashtag he hangs out up here and waves out the window.
Yep, sometimes hashtag stands right in this area and we wave to. That's cool, we're standing right where hashtag the panda does. Yes, this is pretty cool. We are up here. Hi people down there.
Normally too, there's more Mardi Gras decorations. I guess they haven't finished putting them up yet. But like on top of all the little light posts, they put little like just.
All right guys, we're getting to go out on the infamous balcony.
Another place hashtag sometimes hangs out. Setting up for Rocky Universe tonight on the stage. This is probably completely weird and Mardi Gras concerts. If you ever see people up here and you're down here watching the concert, this is where like the band's family will watch the show from. Now that we're here. And when we were first building the ride, Jimmy was here and he was like dating a little bit of with people. Very stressful people. Oh, I was very scared. Very scared. And then everyone's favorite part up here is this compass over here. So this is the center of the Universal Resort. Not including Volcano Bay because this was here before Volcano Bay was official.
So
including like all of everything except for Volcano Bay. So like parking lots, like hotels, this is the center.
this is the center of all of it. Huh. Can we
The reason
stand?
it's up here, yeah, of course.
We can stand on the center?
You can stand on the center. It's on the second floor because below us are bathrooms. So
I am in the center. Hopefully I don't get struck by lightning or something. That's cool.
you don't get to see it.
Yeah, that is pretty neat.
Horror Nights fan?
Yes.
So these sound stages were used during Halloween last year and almost every year.
Yeah. This was Stranger Things.
Yes.
Yeah, that was Stranger Things right there.
Yeah, we got the $99.
That's so cool. There's the guys backstage getting ready for Rock the Universe.
Yeah, you know as well. That's what I tell my family. And you see everything.
Alright guys, we are actually on top. And I just figured we'd get like a little selfie spin. Show you that we actually made it up here. And we are standing pretty much in the center of the park. So cool.
New York. Perfect timing. So see how this light up here is red?
Yeah.
And this one is green?
Yeah.
That basically just means that this ride is in motion and this one isn't. That's why it's green, so you can walk in if you wanted to, because these are doors to get in there.
Okay, like we said, so there's a theater on this side running, and there's a theater, so they run in two theaters in here.
And those are supposed to look like the recording lights at a studio.
Okay.
You know what I mean? How it's like a hot set, it's right, you can't go in, it's green, you're free.
And what was the nickname of this hallway?
The Lincoln Tunnel.
The Lincoln Tunnel.
Lincoln Tunnel.
All right.
Because we're in New York, so we're in 30 Rock right now. So this is the Lincoln Tunnel, it's kind of like a little joke. This is where it's on like our child stop, where if like guests will want to ride, they want to wait at the end to just see it there.
Okay.
And then our standby queue we used to call the Jersey Turnpike. So we have all these like silly names for everything. So our little jean shirt right over here is the only other remaining thing from Twister. That's the shirt that Bill Paxton wore in the video, like the pre-show video, you know?
Okay, that one right there, the denim.
Which you would never know by looking at it because it just looks like a regular red shirt.
Yeah.
So kind of a cool thing like that.
So that was left over, you said, from Twister, right? Okay. But nothing else in here, just that.
Supposedly there's a stapler, but I've never found it, and I don't see it in here looking at it now, so I might be looking. But I think that's just one of those things someone made up to see how they can pass it on.
Yeah. So besides just that, it's just the door in the back that's left from the ride, the old Twister ride, right?
Yeah, you would never know that Twister was here beforehand. Like, you just saw it like from being inside. It's completely different.
Alright, Theme Park Junkie fans, this is Taylor. She just did a fantastic job on giving us the tour of 30 Rock and the Jimmy Fallon ride. We want to say thank you so much, Taylor, for that.
You're welcome.
And guys, if you want to come here and get a tour from Taylor, come on down and ask for a studio tour. She'll be happy to do it for you. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you at a theme park.